that homelessness can happen to anybody. Nobody's unique. A person that's making $50, $75, $100,000, $200,000 a year, and the bottom could fall out at any time. And those people that I've seen these things happen to, and they didn't know what to do, or said that it could never happen to me. Street Voices is very unique for me. It's very unique to the fact that someone or some person who is living on those streets and their life has gotten just a little bit better, how grateful they are just to be able to say, hey, I'm not on those streets anymore. I got a little apartment, I got a little part-time job, and I'm doing okay and I'm happy with that. Versus the person that is making $50,000, $60,000 a year and they have a great car, a great apartment and everything, you know, and they're looking at, hey, this is nothing, I want more. Street Voices has always been a message of hope, okay? And I've worked with the Street Voices program almost 10 years now, okay? The real message with Street Voices is when a person can sit down and listen to that person and reflect on their life and what they have versus the person that's giving the message, and know that they can have gratitude in their heart for what they're hearing and what they're listening to coming from that person, and to think about, hey, you know, there's been many a times when I thought that I was better than someone else, when that could be me standing there giving my story. Okay, just because that person gets out of homelessness doesn't mean everything is going to be okay. Okay, we never know, or I say, we never knew the struggles that people go through in everyday life. Even though their life might be etched in stone, or what they're going through in life, or where they're at in life, doesn't mean that everything is fine. Doesn't mean that everything is okay. You know, there's always a struggle that we're going to have to go through each and every day. And the Street Voices program brings that out in the message that it sends to the people that are listening to that person. Okay? It's not about barriers or color barriers. And I always say this, remove the barriers. Remove the barriers. Don't get mad, get educated. Don't look down on a person, give the person a hand up. Okay, because just like you say things you'll never do, when it comes time, if you get yourself in a wretch or you got yourself backed against a wall, who knows what you will do. And Street Voices is a program like that. Street Voices, you gotta be able to understand where the person came from. You gotta listen. You know, and you gotta have that want-to, that drive to say, hey, this person here has been somewhere. Okay, there's people who've been in a lot of fabulous places, but we're talking about people who've been living on the streets for a long time. We're talking about people who have had a big era in their life that they don't even know about anymore. You know, we're talking about people who have been through some very hard times and the bottom has dropped out and they've just been passed through the system. If somebody wants to want a Street Voices program, they can call Northeast Ohio Coalition for the Homeless at 216-432-0540. I've been volunteer coordinator for that program the past 10 years. You know, even though there's a new person in the view, his name is Ken. You know, I'm always the person that brings the person for the presentations. You know, they can call the office, they can schedule a presentation. We don't care if it's 15, 20, 25 people, 100 people. You know, we bring out the homeless wall with us. The only thing we ask is that you give a donation to Northeast Ohio Coalition for the Homeless, and we appreciate that you want to hear the story of the homeless plight, the homeless tragedies. You know, how a person was in homelessness and they came out and their life has gotten a little bit better. So, you know, yeah, call Northeastern Ohio Coalition for the Homeless, and we'll be glad to bring you Street Voices program, Street Voices presentation. Thank you.